as of right now. She's already better than me. Way to go, baby. Slide it in for the girl. What you doing with all that ass? Let me touch you. Good job. Click subscribe if you like the channel.
Who wants smoke? This that fire, this that heat. Yeah.
On Beatmaker, the hit maker.
What's up, YouTube? I'm Fireman Scott.
This is Tia.
That was so low compared to the way I said it. I said it real loud, but I talk too loud in this thing. I don't talk that way normally. Let's say it real. What's up, y'all? I'm Fireman Scott.
This is Tia. That was
weird.
perfect.
That was weird.
That was perfect.
All right.
Jeez.
Sorry. This is our second day of skiing or snowboarding. I'm sore as hell.
My brother was here this time.
Say what's up, Lidney.
Winning like 4 G's, I won't ride if you won't ride for me. I been gone for a long, long time. As God's plan, man, I'm gon' shine. I'm so blessed, I can't lie. I won't rest. My eyes, I rest when I die. 4 kids, my wife and me. Gotta make sure my family eats. I grind, man, I don't sleep. I will not be defeated. I fall, I rise. You can knock me down 8 times and watch I stand up 9. Head up and 10 toes down. Like who gon' stop me now?
Never mind.
Keep going, keep going. Don't hit me though.
I'm gonna crash into you. Go things, baby. Jeez, I crashed so hard. Did you hear me?
No.
Oh god, I rolled my ribs. It was like elbows and ribs.
Oh man, I took down this mountain really good.
All right, you go in front of me, baby. Scheiße.
Never fold. All my life been told to never fold, never fold, never fold. All my life been told. You want to raise the bar, take it all. You can go far, you got to believe it. If you want to achieve it, hard work will pay it off. That means you paid the cost, now you're the boss. A loss ain't really a loss if you learn the lesson. See, I hope you get this message, yeah, cause I heard that you've been stressing. I know life can be a pain, so let that pain give you strength. And set your mind on your goals. You have to take one step, then take one step more. Then you tell yourself, I won't fold, I won't fold, I won't fold. So let that pain give you strength. And set your mind on your goals. Then you take one step, then take one step more. Then you tell yourself, I won't fold. One thing you should know about me, I grind, man, I don't sleep. My life's a roller coaster, but ain't no stopping me. This hustle keeps me woke, get money, count it slow. And all my life been told, all my life been told to never fold.
I'm gonna try to go to my toes. There you go. There you go. Back to my heels. Twist. Twist. I'm gonna try not to stop until the end. Here. Nah, I'm gonna wait on her. When I'm snowboarding, it's like when I'm playing PLO. You better watch out. It could be a wreck, a train wreck, if you get in front of me. What a sunset. I wasn't really prepared for it, but I should do my YouTube thing now. What's up, y'all? Fireman Scott here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's such a beautiful moment. I thought I would share it with you guys. Click subscribe if you like the channel. Look at my beautiful wife. And my little bear, Atticus. Atticus, there's real bears here. Y'all better get your butts inside. One of these bears will get out here and get you. I got lost in these mountains one time. Good job, baby. Work on your heels some today. Work on your heels some. Good job. You don't have to stop. Keep going. Don't forget to do some heel work.
I know, because
Remember,
my calves are hurting.
I know your calves are gonna hurt, and that's the thing is, slow is steady and steady is fast. Once we get these basic steps down, then we will feel so comfortable with the basics that the going fast will just be normal. We won't have to think about it.
I'm not trying to go fast.
I know, baby, I'm just talking through things. All right. So no matter how well I learn the basics, no matter how well I learn to use my toe edge or use my heel edge, those are only basics and only a point to where in which one day I can vary once I get them down really well. It's the same way with poker. And people get caught up thinking sticking to the basics is what makes you a good poker player. It's not, my friends. Don't listen to all the naysayers. I'm the best poker player that's ever freaking lived, I can promise you. If you're watching this channel, you will see it and you will know it. Jay Nandez was the basic structure, the basic, he was the teacher that I used to learn Monker. So, hey, good job, baby! So Jay Nandez, I started learning from him a couple of years ago. I subscribed to him on Upswing when he was with them, and then I made the switch with him when he got his own website. My poker went to another level then. I then learned how to beat the fish by applying that structure. Structure is great against no structure. My study habits are another segment we can talk about another day. But yes, I've studied about everything Jay Nandez has ever put out, free and the material. Like I said, I subscribed to him. I paid him $100 a month or whatever it was for over 2 years. But being able to exploit other people who think that one pattern is the way, that's what made me the GOAT. Poker is not about one pattern and seeing who can memorize it and apply it the best. If that was the case, you could never be any better than the best memorizer in the world, and you could never be better than even the worst computer. Learning GTO is just the basic framework. That will help you beat some fish who have no framework, and they're all learning it. Everybody's getting better. When I came back to Houston a year ago, Prime would have like 113 PLO table and 155 PLO table. Started doing vlogs there, and PLO's changing. Now you go there on a Friday night, you'll see 4 or 5 1-3 tables and 2 or 3 5-5 tables even. Texas Card House was trying to get a 1-3 PLO game off on Wednesdays. I started doing vlogs there. They're killing it now. Their Wednesday and Thursday games are off the chain. I have a knack for drumming up action wherever I go. I'm going to Vegas now, but when I get back, I will have something exciting in store for you guys there in Houston. Click subscribe if you like the channel. Don't be fucking basic. Thank you, Abby. Here, say hi to the camera. You're doing good on the slopes. So I'm going to talk to you real quick about all my poker vloggers. As I said earlier, poker's my life. So if I want to watch something for entertainment or for education, like a lot of you do on YouTube, I check out the poker vloggers or the personalities. And I'll go over a few of you now. I wrote some stuff down. I left it at the cabin. I'm glad, because now I can just speak to you how I actually feel. Number one for me, Joey Ingram. Everybody that I like because they show their personalities. I get very bored with watching, I had ace king and so did my opponent. That stuff is boring to me. So I want to watch the poker personalities that really come at you with a good personality. Joey has one. His investigative work, he's done so much for poker and PLO this year, and he's the type of guy who's reached out to me personally to try to help me with my stuff, and so that dude is always going to get my vote. He's my number one. Nobody else is in any kind of order. I'm just gonna say them as I think of them. Jeff Boski, I love watching him. Again, you see more personality in his. He goes out to eat like he's the king of England or something. He always has like a 35 or 45-year-old Asian male to buy him these badass meals. And Boski looks like somebody I could hang out with. And obviously I'm not a golfer, but you know, I love the Big Lebowski. I like that he brings in his bowling part of his life into his vlogs. I also like Raising the Nuts because they show a lot of their family, and I'm really interested in their lives and what they do with their children and how he balances poker and wife and children and blah blah blah. That's why I like him. I've also reached out to him, and he's reached out back to him, Trevor and Jody, and they're really nice people. I follow them both on Instagram, which, like Andrew Neeme, I guess you would call him maybe the godfather of vlogging. I expect to be successful at anything I do. Now that I'm vlogging, I feel one day I'll owe a lot to Neeme for kind of being the first one to do this. That's so awesome. He's kind of like Chris Moneymaker is for me in poker. You know, he got me started, got me interested. And I watch all these people, thank you baby, for inspiration. Brad Owen too. These two guys, they're doing so much for poker with these meetup games across the pond, even just going everywhere. It's just providing such a network and a cool opportunity for the rest of us coming after them. Johnny Vibes and Olga, I mean, what production. Let me go back to Andrew Neeme and Brad Owen too. With Andrew Neeme, the thing I love about him is also Boozy, his girl. They have the podcast together, which they haven't done in a while. I think September was their last one, but I was interested in that, and I like watching them both on Instagram. And I also like Neeme on Instagram because that dude's a real artist. If you watch him, he's very committed to his work, and I like it in that Instagram allows him a little bit extra filters and stuff. He's pretty creative with it, and I like it. Who else, baby? I've watched like a million of them. The Trooper. This dude, the Trooper, got me to watch him open a package of like fan mail or something one day, and I'm just watching the whole damn thing. I like that the Trooper has the balls to go out there and try to do dang near an everyday vlog. Whatever he's doing around the house with him and Mrs. Trooper, which has been a nice addition to his vlog. I also like the fact that he plays in games where Old Man Coffee, another cool vlogger, who's like another guy named Mr. Vegas, an older guy who travels in an RV. And these are kind of the smaller vlogs with, you know, only a few thousand subscribers, but I really like watching them. They crack me up. One thing about Rampage I thought was so funny. So I watch these guys because I want inspiration, and they have more subscribers, so I want to learn, like, what are they doing, what do people like. And I sent him a message and I said, you seem like a really interesting person. Are some of the other subscribers interested in your personal life away from the poker table as I am? And he just texted me back and said, nah man, just you. And I'm like, all right, well, anyways, whatever. I subscribe to Rampage, but he's just like the other poker vloggers. When I get to the hand analysis, I just kind of skip over it because I want to see the personality stuff. J-Man Burton. Wow, that dude's creative. I really love movies and film, so I like the way he does the kind of adds the movie clips similar to like Dream a Little Dream or something. The animation at the beginning of his vlogs where it's not just a basic animation. He even goes in and types, you know, you can read the words on the pages as they turn. Very cool, J-Man. Marley. Although Marley has slowed down on her vlogs this year, she's picked up in so many other ways. And what we've learned about her, which we've loved Marley from the beginning, like I really think this is a chick who could hold her own on Saturday Night Live. She's got some kind of comedy genius in her, and we haven't seen any of it yet. She has a boyfriend, or a girl, yeah, a boyfriend now. You should have hooked up with her.
Who?
This chick named Marley. She's pretty cool. She's funny too. She has a boyfriend now.
Well, my name's Lidney, don't matter.
But all the single ladies, he's single. So that's what we learned about Marley. She's great with a sidekick. She's got her boyfriend now over in England, and they're traveling around and stuff. And she's also got the podcast with her the other personality, Jamie.
I know, right?
And Marley works so well with a sidekick, we know that now. So I'm expecting to see a lot more great stuff out of her.
It doesn't matter. I don't mess with girls with boyfriends, just to set the record straight.
Ryan DePaulo, one of the funnest things that I like to do
I'm a wholesome guy.
is to smoke a joint and sit back and watch Ryan DePaulo's vlogs. And every time I hear the SpongeBob 2 hours later, I just start laughing. When I hear parkour, I start laughing. I don't particularly like cruises, but Tia's never been on one, so we're going on one at some point.
Let's do it now.
And maybe we can get Ryan DePaulo and Katie to go with us, because he looks like he has fun on cruises.
Demon's okay. You get right back to the blue.
Poker vloggers, who am I missing, baby? I had a whole list of them. Oh, one guy, Wes Cutshall. He lives in Houston. He vlogs from the Texas Card House, or live streams from there, does his vlogs there. He's been wildly successful. And the thing I learned from him was, right off the bat, I was drawing all my inspiration from people that I was learning from. So I was thinking that I was gonna do more of an instructional vlog. One thing I learned from Wes is I was getting real frustrated doing that. And one thing I learned from Wes was I don't have to do an instructional vlog. I can just show people what I'm doing. And if they like it, they can watch. If they don't like it, see ya. We'll see you in a few years when you want to be with all the cool people watching Fireman Scott's vlog. Let me talk about Jay Nandez real quick.
See if there's a difference.
I've watched every piece of material he's ever put out. He was a big part of my poker evolution. I was in a rut where I was, like most people, playing bad poker for a long time, and he gave me structure. The Monker Solver poker, studying GTO, applying that to the fish. Structure always works brilliantly against no structure. Where I hit a new level was when I started exploiting everybody else trying to use that structure. I love Jay Nandez. I still watch everything he puts out, and he's one of my favorite poker personalities. Who else? Oh man, I kind of touched on it a little bit, but Phil Galfond. It's like the baddest dude in the world to go put himself out there like that and lose $1 million. I hope he makes a comeback. He's doing great things for poker. I think I have a few more to talk about, but just my mind's blank right now. Anyways, I'll come back later. Click subscribe if you like the channel. Get some chowder! Woo! Turn that board sideways, let's get moving. Okay, I'm just gonna wrap it up for you guys real quick. The three that I forgot. Daniel Negreanu, when he does his vlogs from the World Series of Poker, and this year he did it from World Series of Poker Europe, that's my favorite. It's the first thing I watch when I wake up in the morning. Daniel Negreanu still to me is the smartest poker player that has ever lived. The other one I forgot was Doug Polk. He's not nominated for anything at the Global Poker Awards, but next year I hope he is, just so the people on the board or whoever knows, we all love Doug Polk. Last but not least, she's on Instagram. She's fun as hell to watch. Mamacita. Check her out if you haven't already. Thank you for watching, and click subscribe if you like the channel.
Who wants smoke? This that fire, this that heat, this that vibe.
What's up, y'all? I'm Fireman Scott. What the fuck is wrong with you?